Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be playing Super Mario Odyssey with my new Zelda controllers. So let's get into it. I've already played it, guys, so I'm going to play on my new account. So this one. So we're going to be playing Super Mario Odyssey, and we're going to get as far as we can today. I'm playing with detached Joy-Cons, yeah.
I can see everything happening, but then guess what? I hear the entire plane shut off. I'm not even joking when I say this. I hear the engine stop, I hear like a beep, and then you hear on the intercom,
Odyssey! Alright, I love that. So we're just gonna press new game.
The plane starts like falling. I'm not even joking. I am being so serious when I say this. Hey, oof, how are you still alive right now? The plane fell maybe like.
So first off, we're not gonna start in assist mode.
Everything was turned off.
Because I already know what's gonna happen. But I forgot everything, so it's okay.
But then, like a second later, everything turns back on. All the lights turn back on. You can hear the engines roaring again. We start taking off. And, like,
I'll let you guys watch this.
That little mishap, I was closing my eyes the entire rest of the flight. I was literally just trying to, like, think of Minecraft. That is the scariest thing I've heard so far. I literally told my dad after this, I was like, Dad, I love you. I am never flying ever again. That single flight experience made me just hate flights even more. That's your story? You nearly died! Did they ever tell you, like, the reason or anything? Okay, so they said on the intercom that we had to reset all of our systems, and that was it. They said we just reset all of our systems. And I was like, what are you doing? We just almost crashed!
What?
Freaking factory reset midair. That's crazy. It was like the drop on like a roller coaster. You could feel your stomach go into your chest.
Your story literally created sweat on my hands. Now I have sweaty hands.
Does anybody else have like a flying plane experience?
Oh no.
I got one. Mine was actually kind of crazy, bro. It wasn't as crazy as oops. It was pretty crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me tell you guys. Every once in a while, we go down to Lake Florida and have like a little vacation just to hang out. You know, from Central, you fly as American. There's America. Oh, he's the definition of America. I wish, but we decided to fly Spirit. This time I didn't know the Spirit was bad.
Oh no.
But I noticed like my sister was like, yo, I do not want to go on this flight. None of us want to go on this flight. Why are you taking us? I thought you said we were going to the Bahamas, Florida. But like every other teenage girl's dream, Florida is the best. You know, the
If you've seen Super Mario Odyssey gameplay, you know who that guy is.
Compare me to those sissy girls. We ended up going to the airport and I was like, yo, I can't wait to go to Florida. This could be so awesome. Because I didn't know if Spirit was bad or not. I was like 8 or 9 at this time. I didn't know nothing at all. We make it to like the groups. And we're group 9, you know, the last, like usual. You know, yeah, you already know. You're flying Spirit and group 9? Oh my god. Cockroaches would walk on that plane and
So
be like,
simple mechanics, left joystick to run, you know, yada yada.
Anything but Spirit now, but let's be real here.
And I know some mechanics to dive.
Professional haters, it is that bad. Are you sure there were windows on that plane that way?
Watch it, what is this?
Pictures they taken and they tape it on there. I think it's one of
Can't kill this frog. Oh, I forget. So first we have to get Cappy. That's his name.
I can't wait to go to Florida. Again, I didn't know if Spirit was goated or not. It wasn't. So we started
So we
taking
have to
off.
get him.
You know, clear skies. It was clear. You know, sunshine and rainbows. I wasn't.
Just just like that.
Wait, is this a Spirit Airlines thing or is this a being that which happened?
Spirit Airlines.
So sorry for running away like that. You startled me, and I do startle easily. I saw what happened earlier. You've been through quite the ringer. You've landed in the Cap Kingdom. We've been under attack by the same Bowser monster that gave you such a trouncing. And to make matters worse, the fiend has kidnapped my little sister. EDP 445 type stuff, bro. Serious. I'd hope to give chase to that Bowser monster in a ship of my own. Unfortunately, all of our airships were wrecked in the attack. Although, now that I think on it, I'm fairly certain there's a functioning ship in the next kingdom over. I could get us there. If only I could reach the top of Top Hat Tower, which is guarded by the Bowser's monsters henchmen. You know, it seems we're after the same thing. Perhaps we should team up. Let's see if we can't help those two. So, Cappy's little sister, and then Princess Peach.
Airline, right? Called British Airlines. I mean, who could have guessed that, you know? We wake up, you know, the average day, British day. So this was the first time I was
Not your style.
one and only Sox
How about this?
Studios, okay?
What?
Good old Heathrow, London.
So his name is Cappy. I told you that already. Yeah, but he has the power to throw.
Take my own luggage right off the plane. It's insane. Classic British. I got to Britain.
If you throw,
And then
if
I
you
went for a
use
good old
Y,
fish and chip
you can
shop
also use
beforehand,
motion
make sure my
controls.
belly is full
Like
before
right
my
there, it
flight.
shows the motion controls.
You're on a horse and then you fight someone else on a horse and you go at each other.
Jousting.
So if you put your Joy-Cons, if you put your Joy-Cons up, you can do an up throw. You can throw upwards. So look, watch this. Alright. Up. See, like that, and then if you go down. And there's a bunch of features you can do with this.
I never used planes and I was a little terrified. I'm biting my teeth right now. I have no nails left. Biting your teeth? It has no nails.
No!
I sit down.
Okay, I got it.
Guess what? No one was on my rope. Oh, that's the best! Until
So we just need to get to the airship.
I sat down and it was
No,
this
I'm good
60-year-old bloke. For some reason, I knew you were gonna say bloke.
Did he have that British smell of fish head?
Yep. It was this 6-year-old bloke.
And also there's this thing called the homing cap throw. If you hold it, you can jump on it like that. I find it really useful.
Whenever they do that, bro, they literally try to get you
And
to
you gotta get the heart, you know. It gives you an extra, if you have like 2 lives or 1 life, they give you a life.
I was like, oh my god, okay, I've got to speak. This guy has to speak to me. This old 6-year-old bloke has to speak to me for 8 hours
Top
on
hat
the flight.
tower.
And guess what? The announcer says, they go, we up
And I won't be skipping the cinematics for you guys.
problem with our will. And I was like, we couldn't take off, so we don't know how long we're delayed for. I sat there for a whole hour speaking to this guy, and he was talking.
Dang, that vibration is crazy. I'm gonna roll.
What is this guy saying? He's speaking a different entire language.
Goombas.
I have no idea. So I was thinking, you know when you look at him and then they speak to you, like they say whole paragraphs and sentences, and you're like, yep, I know exactly. And that's it. That was what I said. And then I accidentally said,
Oh, frick. No, I meant no. Okay. Save.
no idea what he's speaking about. And then, so basically,
Imagine if I died there. That would be so embarrassing.
Never mind, we don't further checks and the wheel is completely fine.
I was like, are you serious? This whole time the wheel was mine.
And I get a bunch of coins.
We eventually take off, and then he's still yapping in my right ear about economies, politics.
This game is kind of like Zelda, like with the same swimming. Look, if you guys play Zelda, you know that swimming bar, or like that climbing. And there's this thing called capture. If you throw your hat at a living object, watch this. You can turn into it.
Massive turbulence. There was pretzels flying. There was nutmeg roasts flying. There was something everything flying. Crisps. Anyway, we finally landed, and then I landed in New York. And then guess what? Before me, Plaza, I got stuck in a whole 2-hour line to go through border control of America.
Honestly deserved.
The worst part is I was with the bloke, the 6-year-old bloke for 2 hours.
How was he let off the plane?
But anyway, we made it through, and then I lost him. I ran away.
He wanted to keep talking to you.
I don't want to speak to that guy again, so I see in the distance a tall man
It's a frog.
moving towards me. He arched over me, and he goes,
And we can jump like really high.
So we made each other, we gave each other a big hug, and then because the line was so long, we
Like
missed
awfully
our
high.
next flight. So we had to queue up for another hour to rebook our flight.
That's why you guys paid
Goombas, you
So
can
then we
literally
managed
just
to go
jump
on
on
the
them.
second flight, and then we played Nintendo Switch, me and Plaza together. It was like a love story.
It's so cute.
And then out of nowhere.
The cat was right behind.
And if you go through those Sonic things, you can get coins if you go inside of them.
Like the plane was like shaking up and down, but you know, we were playing a Nintendo Switch. We landed, and then it was like ridiculous.
The frogs are kind of just like chill in this game.
We finally made it to Socks, and then we all
Except
made
for
out.
those Goombas. I don't know why they're yellow. Those are not Goombas.
So you should have gotten the phone
Not
number.
everything.
Thank God.
Goombas are not yellow.
Yeah, he wants to keep
They're
talking.
probably like
Wait,
a
just
special
pick a seat.
Goomba.
Which seat do you guys always choose?
The
Oh
window.
no.
Yeah, I agree. I'm the same
Hold on.
way because I love seeing out the window. You know what I'm saying? Being able to see the heights.
More
My
rings.
favorite part about going into the plane. And so one day,
And then
I
we
was
can
in the
press.
flying.
I'm so sorry. Just kidding. I'm not sorry. I hate it when people like.
And you get an extra 3 lives if you open that chest. You get 6 lives. And you're actually gonna need that for this next part.
I do that sometimes just for fun, just to wake people.
You're evil. No, you're actually evil. What is that?
But you know what? I think karma ended up catching up to me. I ended up being at the first people to arrive at the line. You know, there's ABC. I'm at the window seat. I was the first person in that line, and I ended up getting ready, getting set up. I was so excited. I had my window seat, put my bag under the front seat, got everything ready, got my switch out. I was like super excited. Maybe take a little Instagram post, you know, saying, "Oh my God, I'm flying somewhere. I'm flying Florida. I'm so excited, Florida." And I was like, "Oh man, there's nobody here yet. I'm ready to kick back. I'm ready to relax on my flight." And then I was waiting. It took a while. It kept filling up, but nobody was still there yet until I heard something. You felt a little click to the plane, a little boom, boom. That way, stop, started boarding.
They call us the Brutals. We got that treasure we needed, so we ain't got no more business in these parts. Of course, though. Of course, roughing up Goody Two Shoes meddlers was in that contract. So I guess we still got a little work to do.
And he says hi, puts the backpack on top, and he moves right into the middle seat.
First guy, he needs to knock his hats off of him. And then his hats are like spiky. And you have to. Oh.
In my opinion, the middle seat should get both armrests in the middle because they don't have like the window or lane. I never use the armrest because I'm a little sissy boy. I don't fight.
No, I fight.
He ended up lifting up the armrest.
Okay, so this guy
Get a little bit
actually like a
I
little
didn't
cringe.
have space in that. So I
Boom.
had to squeeze both my knees together for all of us.
And that's all it takes. 2 stomps to defeat him, guys. Just 2 stomps.
But then it got really hot. No. I'm jumping out the plane. He was like a heater.
Okay, so this is where you go to your next kingdom. So just put your hat on it,
I'm a space heater, so I
and then you can just become a power line.
I'm also a space heater. But here's the thing, I was also wearing a jacket. Oh, no, you're dying. You're dying on that flight. You're never making out. When you're already in your spot, you're squished between a big fella. It's kind of hard to take your clothes off. And if you take your clothes off, it's going to be even more sweaty because it's out there. It was only about 3 hours, so it's not too bad. But I ended up riding a 3-hour flight. It was like I was sweating bullets the whole flight all the way through, just because it wasn't that bad in the sense that comfort-wise.
That sounds the most miserable. Hey, it's the pilot.
I'm gonna stop flying the plane so I can talk about my story. But can I go fly the plane actually? Will you allow me to?
I feel bad for Mario. He's suffering, bro.
Guys, right, be in your seats. Seatbelt sign is on, guys.
Wait.
I'm going. Oh my gosh. Is everybody okay? You guys had your seatbelts on, right? I'm okay. I think my head kind of is like upside down, but I'm okay.
There's pee on the ceiling.
Anyways, let me talk about my most embarrassing story.
Wait, embarrassing? I mean, I
The
guess
Cascade
embarrassing
Kingdom.
could be the worst experience on a flight.
Okay, it was flying out of North Carolina.
Let me just state this. This guy stayed at my place for a couple days. I didn't see him once. 2 straight days. He like cooked his own meals
Cascade
and everything.
Kingdom.
Never saw it.
That's that hospitality.
That's a good house guest.
I also, I peed in the bed, all of the beds, by the way, so. Anyways, guess what, guys? There was a storm. So I go in the plane, I'm like, okay. And then we start lifting.
Okay, we're on a good start. This is it for the video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed. This is part 1. We're gonna do part 2 later on the Cascade Kingdom. So yeah, or just end the video here. We'll do Cascade Kingdom next video. Please subscribe and have a great day. Part 1, Top Hat Kingdom. Now Cascade Kingdom Part 2. Bye, guys.